Virtually every person that talks to us on the phone here at Centerstone Group asks us, how much is something like this going to cost? And I wish we could have a set price and say, listen, folks, this is how much it is, right? It's going to cost you $3,000 to get out of this timeshare. The challenge is there are a multitude of different ways to get out of a timeshare. Here at Centerstone Group, we're always going to consult with the client. We're going to ask a series of questions. We're going to develop our game plan, and then we're going to decide the program that best fits that timeshare owner. And some of those programs are very inexpensive, and some of those programs are much more expensive. So the price really depends on each individual person's situation. If someone has a $100,000 loan with a timeshare company and they're paying 17.9% interest, that's a lot of money. That's nearly $200,000 in payments to that timeshare company. Can you imagine that timeshare company is going to dig in a little harder on that contract than maybe someone who's already paid off the timeshare, is current on the maintenance fees, and just it's not right for them anymore? That's going to be a simpler exit to facilitate for a client. We have to look at it and make an educated decision based on how hard the fight's going to be. Where is this going to go? How difficult is the process going to be? And how long is this going to take? And so our pricing ends up being variable. And I know a lot of clients say, why can't you just tell me what the price is? Well, we don't know how we're getting you out. We don't know what your individual situation is. And we don't even know if we can get you out. I can tell you that probably 50% of the people that call us, we have to say, I'm sorry, we can't help you. You're not going to be able to get out of the timeshare, but you don't need to pay a timeshare exit company to do it. People that call in, first of all, we don't even know if we can help you. And we don't know what the path is going to be until we go through the process of understanding your individual situation. What I can say about the cost of timeshare exit, certainly at Centerstone Group, I can't answer for the costs at other companies. But at Centerstone Group, it is always going to be pennies on the dollar versus the cost of staying in that timeshare contract. It's always going to be significantly less than if you kept that contract and kept paying that timeshare company. That's what we can assure you. We're always going to choose a path for the client that's in the client's best interest, not in Centerstone Group's best interest. Every client comes to us and says, number one, I want out of my timeshare. Number two, I want it done as inexpensively as possible. And number three, I want it done as fast as possible. And so we always take that into consideration when we're determining what path to take with the client. And we're always going to choose the path that's in the best interest of the client, even if it doesn't make us more money. The key is long term, our job is to get our clients out of the timeshares. And if we do that well, we're going to be very successful as a company. And we're in this business for the long term and doing what's right by our clients, even if that makes us less money. We're always going to do what's going to get the job done. It's going to get it done the cheapest for the client, and it's going to get it done the fastest. That's what we can guarantee you at Centerstone Group.